There we go. I'm live. And Blade's in the background, half cut off. But never mind. Unfortunately, Ian, my guest, has not messaged me. I've got to check before we started that he was coming. But faint heart never won fair maid. So we'll start the film because it's a long one and see if he turns up. And then we'll see who's in the house. Laurie was here earlier. Blade 2 Cruise Control. It did need a subtitle, this film. I don't know. Blood Control. But I think, what would you call it? Blood Pack, as they are known in this. So we'll see if he turns up. But we'll start the film anyway. Paddy's here at least. Keep me company. Hey, Paddy. Vampires, I hate them. Oh, right. So there we go. Entertainment and Video logo is off and running in all red. New Line Cinema. Now, I always thought this film was 90s, but I was completely wrong. And it's 2002. Matt's here. Hello, Matt. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, that retitle just fits everything, doesn't it? If it's not Electric Boogaloo. So this starts off in Prague, and pretty much most of the film was filmed in Prague. So let's have a look. I need a drink, so I'm going to have some Not Arf from Pinker's Brewery. Now, I did see this in the cinema, and it's hard to believe that was 22 years ago. Although I can't force it in my left head on this. So there we get, much to my surprise, Luke Goss. Now, if you were a British teenage girl in the 80s, you'd know who he is. Blade 2, still blading. Oh, there you go. That's a good one. He is from the band Bros. Not Bros, the film that came out a couple of years ago. Bros. Boy band with two brothers. Had the bleach blonde hair in the style of Spartacus. Apparently it was based on. But he's a pretty good actor, and he's pretty good in this because he has to play both nasty and sympathetic. So then he came back for Del Toro in Hellboy 2. Golden Army, not still Hellboy. But of course, I don't know whether, I think Prague was under military control back then. I visited Prague late 90s, maybe early 2000s. Hang on, maybe he will recall and join you. Yes, you. I get that now. It took me a minute. But yeah, hopefully he's all right. Blade Trinity, best insult by Mr. Reynolds. He was the best thing about that. Although, what's the name is good in it too. And the walking iPhone, iPod advert back then. Greetings, everyone. The film has a reputation of either being better or is on par with the original. That is true. A lot of people put this either as better or just as good. Because originally Del Toro was supposed to direct the first one, but then he was doing, was it Pan's Labyrinth, I think, back then? But yeah. So I got the X rental, which we're watching here. I got the DVD and a Blu-ray German, I've been told, what do you call it? Steelbook. I've only got there. I forgot. Got the DVD of the original, retail of the original, and full X rental upstairs. But this one goes. There was plenty of claret in the first one, but this one I did love. He throws the guy against the wall and leaves an imprint of the shape. There you go. I hate vampires. And then we get introduced to what's different about him. In there. Here we go. Yeah. So looks like something's coming out of his mouth. Jessica Biel, yes. Yum, yum, yum. Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake and all. Forget what you think you know about vampires. Vampires exist. Yeah, that's right. So it's an Amon-Ra film, which is Wesley Snipes' production. My name is Blade. I'm trying to do it. I was born half human, half vampire. So we get flashbacks to the first film. They call me the Daywalker because I walk around in the day. I have all their strengths, none of their weaknesses. I forgot to wear shades for this, but then I wouldn't be able to read the chat. Blade 4, Blade takes on the tax man. Ooh, too soon. Yeah, Whistler. Because, yeah, this does retcon Whistler's death, doesn't it? So, oh, that's supposed to be young Blade there. And he makes the tools. I don't know whether... I know they steal money from the vampires, don't they, to get fund. Greetings, Professor. Greetings and salutations, indeed. I actually worried... Yes, there we go. I forgot to bring this up. I was actually worried the Marvel film, Blade film, Marvel Studios Blade film, if it's terrible, I'll stick to the original films. Yes. It's been, what, 5 years at least before it's supposed to come out? Of course, he's wearing shades. But I think what's his face is getting too old, isn't it? He's, Ali. He was playing an old man in True Detective. This is one film where the special effects where they turn. Oh, there you go. Here's the shoddy CGI jump. Is it, or is it? I mean, no, it's just after this when he jumped out of the building. Yeah, they're turning to dust. They certainly got that straight away. No problems. Certainly looks a lot better. But yeah, if they messed it up, because what's it we heard? The last thing we heard was many rewrites, many directors have passed, and now it's going to be basing on what's it? Blade's daughter is going to be the main character, and he's going to be what, third or fourth character in his own film. And then they say now they've changed it to make it more Blade's film and R-rated, but so apparently the everything's red and black. So that baldy guy is wearing a red feather boa for something on his black leather jacket. He's riding a red bike. The other guy's got a black bike. So red and black is the red is the night. Red is blood and black is the night. Is what it's supposed to be about. It's the theme of this film. So yes, Professor's in the house. Blade 2. Some motherfuckers always trying to skate uphill. That's a hell of a go. Oh, there's the CGI. But yeah, this one really works where disintegrates in front of you and then Blade shows off. Now, he's killed outside I think it's a milk farm. A milk plant, which is their secret hideout. Hey, how's Pretty Boy 90? Blade 2 is the best, and it has an awesome finale. Finally, awesome fights. Yes, some pretty good fights in this. Third one should have been a shoe-in, but oh, it's a David S. Goyer who he wrote these three, didn't he? And Batman Returns. He's done a lot of good and a lot of bad, that guy. But he directed the third one, and of course Wesley Snipes was upset that he was being outshone by the Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel show. Whistler's daughter, though I never read the comics to know what happens. And then was barely in the film. So if you see the back of his head in that film, apparently it's not Wesley Snipes. But where is my guest? He's not seen the message I sent, but hoping he's all right. Always bet on Bat. Oh, I do love this stuff where he cuts the guy's head off, and then as he's dissolving, he takes over control of the bike before he gets to his car, and then blows a kiss to his car. Wish I could get that haircut. Mia Goth is apparently in the MCU film, but Blade's film don't make him a puppet in his own film. Yes, I can't stand Mia Goth as it is. Blade, are you ready to die? I was already, motherfucker. Yeah, awesome quotes. I don't know if they're just copied from the comic books. That's it. The Death Race sequels. Yeah, Matt Goss was in the Death Race sequels. I think he was Frankenstein, in at least two of them, wasn't he? I don't think Alice is all right. Hey, there's the birthday boy. Happy birthday, Jeff. And Carlos. But yes, happy birthday indeed. So yes, I'm alone at the moment. Hopefully, my guest, what was it? A few hours ago, shared this. But he hasn't been online for a few hours, so hopefully he's all right. Blade Trinity is garbage. Yeah, I do find the Dracula was miscast. The guy from Prison Break, a big muscular Batman Dracula, didn't work. People think Blade was just Wesley Snipes' original film. It wasn't till Blade Trinity when now famous Marvel logo pops up. Marvel logo only debuted with Spider-Man Sam Raimi 2002. Yes, I thought, yeah. Very good point. Oh. And it's not him. RT Blade 2, best one easily. I know there's some people. Well, some people said they didn't like the second film. Oh, I did like that. He shot him from underneath, shooting up, and then blood came out, and then turned to fire and everything. And he's showing off his knives. No, there's no music yet. I haven't got the techno beats. But hello, Sean. If I did mention it, there you go. Hopefully, the guest will turn up. Yes, but we do have. If you're still up for it, Jeff. So tomorrow, if Jeff's, well, I'll be doing it, but if Jeff's going to join me, Die Hard. And then Sunday, it's Hard to Die. So there you go. Which is a sexy ripoff. But yeah, because Wesley Snipes does have the moves because he is trained in martial arts. I can't remember what it's called. But there was, he's always mentioned in films that it's too fast to be filmed. So yes, happy birthday to Jeff. Happy birthday, 101 Bronson. Happy birthday, Bronson. Happy birthday to you. It was in the Blood Nightclub in the first one when he said it was based on the characters. Based on Marvel characters. So yeah, he's been tracking Whistler down for 2 years. And then he let one of the guys go because he ran out of bullets. But he'll catch him later. And he does. Spoilers. I've done Hudson Hawk watch along. It's one of the early ones. There's no reason I can't do it again. Yeah, Halloween Resurrection is on the cards. Just the MK horror reviews, or was it VGS reviews from the Crypt or whatever it is now. He's renamed it. It's so busy. I haven't got around to doing it. But I did buy the DVD special, but I can't see it right now. Good, definitely. If you're not too partied out. But yeah, they've been keeping Whistler alive. But I don't know. He doesn't have the powers, or I think they're keeping him suspended animation so he doesn't turn for some reason. Thank you, Jeff. I like Blade 2, but I always debate if I should keep it in my superhero collection. Oh my god. Well, you see, you get multiple copies, like your Basic Instincts. So how many? 4 Basic Instincts Professor owns? Varying running lengths. Happy birthday, Monson lad. Hoping you're having a good one. Yes. Hey, Gregor. Thanks for coming. Shit. I forgot you're a nemesis. It's my arch nemesis. What's he now? Is he horror YouTuber of the month? That blasted owl. But yes. Happy birthday, Jeff. When did this come out then? Let's have a look. I think we got it. The UK got it the same year. Blade II it's got 6.7 on IMDb. It's writers Marv Wolfman, Gene Colan, and David S. Goyer, but they could be the creators as well. In a world beyond the one we knew, the forces of darkness fear one man, Blade. And then we get a Norman Reedus. This was after Boondock Saints, but before Boondock Saints 2, wasn't it? Over 30 members of the cast and crew were temporarily blinded by the misuse of UV lights in the autopsy scene that comes up. Right, where are we? So it had a budget of 54 million. Not bad, but it made 156 million worldwide, so it certainly did well. So that's not bad. Came out in the United States March 22nd, 2002. And way down. March 29th, 2002. So we're only a week later. We were catching up back then. So in Argentina and Brazil, it is. I'll need a. Maybe the professor can help me with this. It's Blade 2 Cazador de Vampiros. So in the Czech Republic, it's called Blade II, and in the Czech Republic's other title, it's Blade 2, number 2. Estonia, it's Vampire Ikut Blade 2. Blade 2 Bloodlust. There you go, in Greece. In Poland, I can't pronounce it. Mexico's title is Cazadores de Vampiros 2, is the video box title. But it is called Bloodlust was its working title, or Blood Hunt was another working title. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that. Right, where am I? There you go, Vampire Boogaloo. Thanks, Larry. My chat is frozen. There you go. Prof, why not put it in both? That's what she said. Oh, burn. I prefer Die Hard 2 than the first one. Is that just me? Oof, that's a tricky one. It might be just you on that one. Happy birthday to Jeff, of course. And then you got... So, yeah, Blade wears a massive jacket, not a... I was Blade a white guy in the original comics? I can't remember now. Wasn't he an Irish fellow in green or something? Or am I thinking of someone else? But this is... what did we say the other day? There were 5 black comic book characters in the films in the 90s. What was it? Blade, Spawn, Steel, Meteor Man, and... Damn, the Damon Wayans one. Yes, unfortunately, I have seen Expendables 4. I didn't enjoy it. Totally missed the point. The whole point was it was an 80s throwback, and it CGI the shit out of it. And had Megan Fox and no one from the... yes, Donnie Yen. So this is the film that gave me the idea for the live stream that's coming up later in the month, where Asian martial arts actors in American films of the late 90s, early 2000s. So you got Donnie Yen summing it in... Was he in this? Highlander Endgame and Shanghai Nights. And then you've got stuff like Jet Li and Lethal Weapon 4, where they were completely underutilized. There you go. Great movie, Gregor knows. I still want... Hang on, let me double check my guest. Nope, no reply. But yeah, it's like Chris Christopherson. He's going to be getting on back then. But yeah, he's been in sedation. Always puts his glasses on and walks away. Now, his glasses have a straight top of his ears. So they either must be very tight for all the work spinning around he does, or something else, because there's nothing to hook them up. Well, after Blade 2, Del Toro did Hellboy. There you go. Oh, what's this? Oh, hit his wedding ring. So, hang on. Where did he... If he hit his wedding... Where are we? Because the original film, when he got killed, was in America, wasn't it? So why would his... Unless he just hit it on the equipment. But why would he bring it to... I don't know. I think maybe we're supposed to be back in America. Wesley, okay, because he's wearing shades, no blinded for him. Wesley's okay, yes. Although it's Beck, I can't remember. I think don't do lives, people. It rots your brain. There's a traditional Russian song. Who's the bald racist in this? That's in Hellboy. Ron Perlman. So he wears shades the whole time in this. He never takes them off. Blade sometimes takes his off. Donnie Yen is always in sequels. Star Wars. Yes, he's in the Rogue one. But yeah, and he's pretty good in Rogue One. But Highlander, he's not used enough. Love Die 2. Don't get why some don't like it much. I do love it. I just I'm more of a 1, 3, 2, 4, 5 guy. But we'll discuss that tomorrow. Blank Man, thank you, Larry. Unfortunately, I do have that on VHS, Experimental VHS, I think. I need to check on it. So, now, are there any Red Dwarf fans in the chat? Because this threw me out when I first saw this, because Kat from Red Dwarf is in this. Expendables 4 should have Cynthia Rothrock over the likes of Megan Fox. Exactly. It's not like they couldn't pick a load of people that people would know. But you got Andy Garcia, because I guess he's all right because he's a bad guy and he was around in the 80s, but still. When you're Eric Roberts in the first one, Van Damme in the second, Mel Gibson in the third, and then Andy Garcia. So it's not a bad lineup of villains. It's just the Expendables list in the fourth one was terrible. Oh, fuck. There's too many. I guess stuff like his Hong Kong ones. Something like I like Wheels on Wheels, Operation Condor, Police Story 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 5 already. But yeah, he's great. Was going to watch a bunch of movies tonight after work, but after hearing yes, unfortunately. Yeah, Carl Weathers has passed away, unfortunately. Shocking news, yes. I've seen a lot of it just before I went live. But Blade is now fighting a woman. Although, yeah, you can tell in that suit. Yeah. Yeah, I love Die Hard 2. So, the second favorite. Oh, after the first. Yeah, I prefer the third over the second because I do like the New York setting. Yeah, so all this was just dancing, basically. Because they're just delivering a message. And yeah, all this is all right, apart from when it CGIs it when they're leaping from wall to wall. Still, that bit doesn't hold up, and it didn't really look. The physics is off. I think that's the trouble with CGI, isn't it? Action Jackson, yes, that's a great one. I had invited him on, I think last year or the year before, but of course, some people don't want to do that sort of thing, which is fine. But damn shame I didn't get to chat to him. I think he was in Comic-Con in the UK a few years ago. Yeah, look at this. This fight is going on for like 10 minutes. Yeah, and then we get the ropey effects. Some of it's all right, but yeah, it just doesn't work. Favorite Resident Evil sequel is the second one because it has Sienna Gilroy in it. But yeah, that's and it's got Nemesis. I do like that. He was black in the comics, born in Soho, London, in a whorehouse where films are based on a comic book representation of Blade, but the film revamped his powers and weakness. Thank you, Paddy. Have you seen the Daredevil Punisher show TV? Yes, I saw both of those. I haven't rewatched them, but the second season of Punisher was a bit slow. So there you go. There is Danny John Jules, or there was. But Blade's eyeing up the competition, literally. And in the comic, he was very talkative, but in the films, he's short, talkative. But now, yeah. The vampires are everywhere and very rich. Now, I'm guessing... Does she know he's Blade? It shows off the ring that will come in important. Does she know Scud is a plant? But he could have taken out Blade and he let those people in. Yeah, rest in peace, Dylan. Unfortunately, yes. Very sad news, isn't it? So he's got enough explosives on him to level a city block in his jacket. Oh, yes, a photo. Yes. I have shelves. Well, but I spent all the last 2 days doing it. So now I can put... I didn't want big shelves, otherwise I'd just be bashing into them. So I got just a block of wood nailed to the wall, or screwed to the wall. And I can put some tapes up. So then I've got the art of Graham Humphreys down here, who's on the channel next week. Then I got my LED VHS tape crafted by JRJ Chap, who's on eBay or Instagram. Yeah, then I can put whatever's on the top shelf then. Thank you, Jeff. The actress who played Jill Valentine in Apocalypse is some spot on casting. She nailed the look, the moves from the game. Nemesis look cool, both wasted on the film, but yeah, they look cool anyway, exactly. I would have liked the first film to be following the game where it's in one giant spooky mansion, but yeah, I can't have that. Blade 2, fun in the sun. Well done, Paddy. Then you get this guy in the rubber suit, who's always a bad guy and everything, but this old age makeup is pretty good. And then his lawyer is dubbed in, because I think he had a thick Russian accent in the original, and then he's dubbed in a British accent now. Although it's pretty good. Yeah. Did them a favor by eliminating Deacon Frost. I rewatched most of Cynthia Rothrock films last year, and I start to watch Jackie Fan films now. Yes, awesome stuff. Both awesome people. But yeah, Cynthia Rothrock, her martial arts in the Hong Kong films is amazing, and she's pretty good in China O'Brien and martial law. Just doesn't get as many fights to do. Have you watched? I've got all the Blade. Hang on, what? Michael Myers' anti-Blade. You know he's bought them. The first two are great. If you like vampire films and I guess martial arts films, he's like, why is it all vampires of the 90s? New martial arts. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. So I've also got my straight to video membership pack. Okay, there you go. So yeah. Hey, friends. Yes, I'm my own, unfortunately. My guest has gone dark, as it were. I'm hoping he's all right. He's just had to work late or something. We shall see. Just double check. Yeah, he's not getting messages. Do you like Game of Death, Bruce Lee? Yes, I do. I haven't seen that 3-hour version. Is there that came out in the 4K box set? Which I need to watch, but who's got time for that? Yeah, well, they are a mixed bag, yes. But yeah, no Return to Regina Surrender 2. She is good, but she's not the main thing. So yes. Kill this guy or the humans are next. So we spent 2 years training a small tactical team, the Blood Pack. We want you to lead them. I wonder if that samurai sword that John Jules threatened that pin came from this film. Could be. Oh, right, hang on. There you go. Caught up again. Good evening. Happy birthday to Jeff. Fans, if you're here, have heard Blade 3 is shite. Is this accurate? It's riddled with problems. Wesley Snipes threw his toys out and wouldn't appear on screen for most of it, so it's a stand-in. Jessica Biel is lovely in it. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool in it, and Dracula's in it, but he's a big muscular guy instead of what we're used to. But apart from that, everyone knows the best vampire martial arts series. In fact, the Robo Vampire series. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yes, me and Al Lucard will be watching Robo Vampire, which has very little Robo in it, and he does not look like RoboCop, as the poster lies to us. But it is a Godfrey Ho film, so you know what you're getting into with that. I still can't believe they were serious when they filmed Freddy's Final Nightmare. Hang on, I've got that right near me, so I can grab that. Final nightmare, you see. There wasn't any more after that, but yeah. Once Jim buys his 3D glasses, we'll be doing a watch party of that. Never knew Jules was the secret shogun. Exactly. Or his stuntman stand-in is. So now we're on the streets of... Yeah, where is it supposed to be? I'm guessing it's supposed to be... Oh! But yes, Alice has had an emergency. So hopefully he's all right. Who would have thought the guy from Bros would have delivered a good performance? Exactly. He's a threatening bad guy, a sympathetic character in this. When we find out what he's doing it for and why. And he was pretty good in Golden Army and a lot of straight-to-video actioners after that, wasn't it? Like Death Race. I have not seen Hard Justice with David Bradley, but yeah, he was in American Ninja 3, wasn't he, and many others. Unforgettable. Undefeatable is a good rough rock movie, but he has a very squirmy, yes, too awkwardly romantic loving. That is another Godfrey Ho film. Unfortunately, yeah, for some reason, Undefeatable, what was that, her first 4K film of all of them to do? So here's the blood pack. Now, the girl with red hair was originally going to be Tracy Lords, who is in the first film. She's the blonde that brings the guy to the party at the beginning. I think she gets killed off at the party. I can never remember if we see her later on, but this is supposed to be her twin sister. But for some reason they couldn't get her. So we got skinhead Ron Perlman asking Wesley Snipes if he can blush, which apparently is an idea, something someone actually said to Wesley Snipes once, so he put it in the script so they could show what type of character this guy is. Happy birthday, Jeff. I wish I was born in February. When were you born? Do you think Blade and Underworld? I'm tempted to watch the Underworld films. I think, what is it, 6 of them now? 5? I did have one handy. Because I was going to rewatch them. Where the... No, you guys got to sit me. Watch me look for a VHS for the next 5 minutes. What? I forgot to mention this one. There you go. There's the Resident Evil. Apocalypse, that's the one it was called. Now, where the bloody hell is my Underworld? But yeah, I was... Because that was it. Underworld... The prequel has got Rona Mitra in it, doesn't it? Oh, stabbed right in the head. But yes, it would have been a good crossover because although I don't know how it would work. Underworld's not a period setting, is it? No. And it is, I think that was filmed in Eastern Europe as well, so maybe there would have been maybe that would have worked. I don't know if there's any comics based on that. But now I'm wondering where my Wonderworld is. Perhaps Friday Night benefited from martial arts. Oh, Peter Vincent doing karate. The Touch of Death. I would have paid to see that. Blade Trinity is indeed Richard III. Yeah, because this was 2002. So when did... So Blade's a 7.1. Blade Trinity is a 5.8. That's 2004, so it only came out 2 years later. Directed by David S. Goyer, written by David S. Goyer, but unfortunately hounded by Wesley Snipes throwing his toys out. So yeah, there you go. There's a mention that, yeah, so she is supposed to be a pureblood vampire from birth, but then she's got a scar and fillings. So how can she be a vampire? And then in the background of this place, there's a neon sign that says Rado or something. Rado, and apparently that means that was technical. I think it's brother in a language, and it flashes blue and red, signifying that Bros guy is the brother of the girl because he's standing under the sign at the time. Right, there you go. I'm trying to find the blood pack here is a mixed bag of actors. You got Ron Perlman, Matt Schlues, Donnie Yen, Tony Curran, who was in The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Daz Crawford, and I think that's it because there's a lot of cast in this. Yeah, there you go. Happy birthday, Jeff. Thank you. I've never seen Crying Freeman. Yes, because that's Mark the Mascot. I haven't seen Santry. I've seen Drive. Who's in Drive with him? It's not Roddy Piper, is it? Someone else. I haven't seen. I have seen Only the Strong, but a while ago. How do you do that? Every time someone mentions a movie, you magically pull it out. I've been pretty lucky this week, to be sure. Because trying to look at one I haven't pulled out this week. Here we go. I'll pull out the Monster Squad with the best Dracula in it. Bros dudes. He's done. I did see some of those listed. Seagal straight to the video. I think there's a lot of people that seem to have done those. I saw this in the cinema on a Saturday afternoon. I remember going home beaming. Yes, it's full on action at the end. And a little bit sad, but she looks a lot better with her hair down and in the tight bun. Undefeatable is amazing. So bad is a good way, of course. Yes, unfortunately, that's one I did as a watch buy. But yeah, when I interviewed Cynthia, I thought we did speak about that and how, wasn't the finest hour. So, Jeff, it's only because she gets her Norks out. I have asked her to come back, but I have had no response. But she's very busy at the moment. She was receiving awards in Asia this week she was with Don the Dragon Wilson, who's also says he'll come on, but he's impossible to get hold of. I watched Underworld in the cinema and I hated it. I think I did as well, but I didn't hate it. I just thought it's ripping off the Matrix. Fucking hell. Turn my eyes and there it is. But yeah, stunning, slick, sexy, enormous fun. But yeah, what happened to Scott Speedman? Because, what was it? Kate Beckinsale still looks just as good. Oh, there he is. The guy in the the red feather boa makes Blade smile. Oh, this bit with the spine open and cutting around it. Ugh, always makes me ill. And the kissing with razor blades. There you go. Scuds in the van. I saw Rush Hour last week and was laughing my ass out. It grew on me. It's a good sequel. Do you like it? I've seen it. I saw it I think I've seen all three in the cinema, but it is the one I like the least. Maybe we'll get a fourth. Oh yeah, and Scud's always watching Powerpuff Girls. I think this is the second time they've appeared on screen. Blade and Underworld equals Blunderworld. Write that down. I'm copyrighting that. Undefeatable bad guy had a rocking mullet with his red streak. Yes, because he's a killer, isn't he? He thinks. Oh, arm open. He thinks every brunette woman is his wife cheating on him, so he kills them all and the people they're with. And unfortunately, and then Cynthia Rothrock's an underground fighter. Right, night. Wrong film. The best exaggerated facial expressions ever. Yeah. Pulls people's eyes out, puts them in fish tanks. Yeah, in the right hands, that could have been an awesome film. I believe one of the guys on the blood pack was the villain in the first Transporter. There we go. I haven't seen the first one for a while. I do like the second one. I don't remember much about the third. And the Reborn one, or Refueled, is it, or something? It's pretty good, just because it's got who's that other actor that passed away last year? Who was the Punisher Warzone guy? There you go. This still hasn't got 4K release, even though the first one has. Yeah, because yeah, both entertainment and video. I'm not sure. It's that big box. That's what he said. Quick wet paint. That's odd. Oh shit! I just saw something in the chat. The sweaty final fight with the Cobra knife too. There you go. Of course. Oh, I must have blanked all that out of my memory. Here he is. Look. This isn't Roman Vampire. What? No. I'm not looking forward to that. When is that? Things I do. Sunday, the 18th of February. Robo Vampire. I'm only watching the first one. And then I still haven't seen the third one. I watched the second one. But welcome Al, who is horror YouTuber of the month for February, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Many great martial arts heroes and movies, but they don't have the charisma of Bruce Lee and Van Damme. Yes, that's what's important. I think that's what we've with Scott's, not Scott's. Damn. Whatever. I did that martial arts film the other day. Perfect Weapon. He didn't have the personality to become the star. Didn't like Only the Strong. Wasn't keen on that weird fighting style. Yeah, was it? Is it all that snakes stuff? I can't remember now. Yeah. That's right. Howdy, Jeff. Righting Wrongs. Yes, that's the best one. Some of the stunts with that flying onto the concrete steps. Ouch. I'm interested in Water Justice if it has the Rothrock Norks. It's got Kurt McKinney with the Norks, the lucky sod, who's from No Retreat, No Surrender. Right and Wrongs is excellent. Yes, madam. Yes, that's another one. I'm trying to think. Yeah, any of the Hong Kong stuff. It's amazing. But yeah, China O'Brien 1 and 2 are now getting a 4K release, I believe, as soon. Entertainment Video Releasing was obsessed with the quotes on some of the videos. Yeah, we should sell this one. So we got Blade 1 is fast, funky, fun, fantastic, a rousing, rip-roaring blaze of thrills. Oh, so the first one was illegible, and the second one's the Daily Star. Yeah, there's all the other quotes. Bloody brilliant, Eddie. And then I think all these are the same, or not. That's a DVD. Yeah, yeah. I'll get a closer look. There you go. Probably the same ones. Oh, and at the bottom, just in case you weren't. This is a 1,000 mile per hour movie. I haven't. Yeah. What's that? Underworld. Yeah, it's got a couple. Stunning and brave. No, so stunning, super special effects, fantastic. Hot dog says terrific action, says the Daily Star. Got any more handy? No. Oh yeah, 7. 7. That one's got plenty to read. Right, where are we? Oh, at the nightclub. So yeah, now Bossman has caught up with his sister. Now this guy that gets attacked, you think it's all CGI, but it's actually a puppet. And if you watch the making of, they got the puppet and its mouth does open and then a dangly thing comes out. It's bloody amazing. It's all practical. Oops. I love Underworld. What's not to love about sexy Kate Becker's baking sale with her sexy accent and her sexy leather suit? Yes. The only thing better would be her out of her sexy leather suit. But yeah. because she was one of those that was known for the English period dramas before she did Underworld. Yeah, I've never seen an Underworld movie. I remember seeing the trailer for the first film and thinking, this is a Blade with a woman in it, before that became the norm. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I haven't seen them for a while, that's why I got them to rewatch. But yeah. It's very stylized Matrix style. A lot of rain, dark, flashing lights, slow-mo, but I can't remember anything about the story, apart from her running around. Oh, he shot him in the head. That's going to leave a mark. So yeah, they spend the next 5 minutes shooting all the bad guys, all the new types of vampires, then realizing they're Donnie Yen's got some eyeliner on. Then realizing, 5 minutes of shooting them, they're still coming at us. What's your least favorite Hellraiser film? Christ. I don't know. I think it's that first one that didn't have Doug Bradley in it. I think it's only like an hour long or something. I like first 8 of Hellraiser, but then the first 4 are the best. Yes, I certainly like 2 and 3. All right, I'll whip it out. Hang on. Now, where are they? I think is Hellraiser 80s or is that? No, it's 80s. The first one here. Although he's front and center, even though what is he? Only in the last 5 minutes. We got no particular order. Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. There. No. Hellraiser 2. Oh, sorry, Hellbound. Hellraiser 2. Oh, there you go. A lot of shooting going on still. I missed something. Yeah, so they're taking out all the club goers. I should imagine Jeff's off to the club that looks like this later. Saw a Rothrock movie with an amazing prolonged fight at the end. I can't remember what it was. Doesn't narrow it down. A prolonged fight, though. That's... I'm trying to think. Michael Myers, the worst one they did was for Paul Thomas Anderson's The Master. It said something like, if any film could make the blind see, it's this film or such nonsense. I've not seen The Master. Say cheese. So yeah, he empties a whole clip into him and it does nothing, but they've been shooting him for 5 minutes and still expecting Donnie Yen's at least trying. He's pointing. And then, this is it. Yeah, he sticks into the wall with a blade, and then the guy just runs up the wall, cutting himself at the groin to escape, and then his guts hang out. I'm not sure if he's going to recover from that one. The Hellraiser's post number 4 all cack. Yeah, what's number 4? Is number 4 Deader? Is that the one with set in the future, the past, and I'm behind again. I can't remember now. No. I watched the second one. It is exactly the same as the first one. There you go. Oh, the Blade TV show. I only watched the first episode of that, and I never got into it. I don't know if it's any good. I didn't enjoy it. Because there was some rapper was Blade. I don't think he was too bad, but I think the longest Goodnight video cover has about 10 quotes on it. Yeah, and it's got the worst poster as well. Yeah, it does have. Yeah, the cover has about 10 quotes, and then she's got those very long legs. Resident Evil 2 was a badass sequel. Yes, the 4th and 5th ones are the lamest. Yeah, they just went too far in the end. And then they set up things like one of them ends on top of the White House in the apocalypse, and then the next minute they'd forgot about that and doing something else. Saw a later Rothrock Lauren Avedon movie, which was extremely bad. Yeah, you can't help it. Because he was in No Retreat, No Surrender 2, is he? But yeah, number 3 doesn't have anyone in it, isn't it? And it has the same actor in it, but he's playing a different character. Oh, so there you go. There's CGI enhancement somewhere, but most of the time it's a practical puppet that luckily they all look alike. See, Jeff's already pre-ordered his China O'Brien 4K. I don't think, does it need a 4K? No, but have one if you can. Oh, this guy's got some sharp nails. It digs into his back. Franz had ordered it too. It is good because she hadn't had any of her films on Blu-ray. They're all very tricky to track down. I'm not sure what this does because, yeah, he sticks the thing on his neck and then his back splits open and bags pop out, but I'm not sure what it does. Did it straight away because I fear it'll sell out quick once it's a highly anticipated release of it. Yes, exactly. But I'm confused. I heard that physical media is dying and no one's buying. There's an incredible, awful recent movie with Rockwell and I think Gary Daniels, which is basically just 90 minutes of people hanging around in the garden. Is it a Merchant Ivory film by any chance, Michael? That's trouble is they're never given the stuff to make a great film when they could. Golden Harvest seems to have got that message that people would like to see their films in high quality. Good. About time. Because what's Blu-ray? Blu-ray's coming up to 20 years old. Must be about 20 years old now. And DVD's about 30. I feel Golden Harvest films work best through cinema grain and video fairs. Yeah, that's how I saw most of them. Yeah, they were very hard to get on VHS back in the day. Some of their early work, I think, only like stuff like Enter the Dragon was the mainstream, and even that was edited in the UK, so I can't win. Oh, he's going to make him pop. Burns in with the ultraviolet. Yeah, I can see why they got blinded. I think I've heard of that one, Miles. This is supposed to be a Christmas movie, is it? Got me intrigued now. I enjoyed Desperado, but the finale was lame. Yes, I haven't had high hopes of that. Oh, that's gross. But it's certainly better than Once Upon a Time in Mexico. That's not fun. Blade is Underworld with Simon Phoenix in it. Yes, it is. You should have kept the blonde hair for this. It seems like Beckinsale used Wiseman as a meal ticket. Oh, yes, she married him, didn't she? Now she's banging all the young studs of Hollywood. Oh, that's Hellraiser. What am I looking for? Apocalypse. No. Underworld. Because, yeah, Len Wiseman did Die Hard 4. And I can't read that tiny way. Someone will have to tell me the facts. Right, so here we go. Now, I've just noticed how dark this VHS is, but it's dark and blue, and the Blu-ray is bright and cyan, if not light blue. There you go. Echo's got all the Underworld movies, but the last one I have steelbooks for. If they make a steelbook for actually all but the last one. I only get it if it's the start of the other steelbooks. Yeah, it's just damn shame when they bring a franchise out and don't keep the same things. But I got a lot of VHS like that. Because I've got a lot of budget releases like Cinema Club or 4Video. Yeah, a lot of them by the look of it. Luckily, they usually stick mostly to the original artwork. I don't know what this is, but he flicks his arm out, what he does, and then comes back to fight. Like he's doing a Michael Jackson or something. And then he's got this special, I think it's the blood thing he used on Deacon's Frost from the first one, so he stabs it, and then Bros recovers. Desperado was originally a massive shootout, but it all got cut for the R rating, has never been restored. That explains a lot. I did remember it being not much of an ending. Oh, apparently Yeah. I do know this. They're falling, and he's punching him as he's falling from the scaffolding. There's a big window at the back of the church. It's a yellow circle with gold circles in, and apparently that's the original Doctor Strange time holding thing that he has in the Marvel films. But it's the original version that because they changed it for the films. Fascinating stuff. It would be nice to see a Cannonball Run films in 4K or 4K. Yes, the first two of those, they were golden harvest. Must happen soon because I don't think Cannonball Run 1 is on Blu-ray, is it? I think it's one of those films like Cocoon that hasn't come out on Blu-ray. I might be wrong, or it might be out of print or something. But yeah, imagine seeing those car stunts and the Lamborghini and the Adrian Barbeau in 4K. I think it's a Christmas movie. It just looks like a neighbor's home video. You know everyone's going to look it up now. I saw the trailer. It looked really cheap and bad. Oh, Jeff's not clubbing. Too old at 27 for clubbing. Michael Douglas was out clubbing in Basic Instinct. He was in the 40s, I think. Ah, yes. Yep, sadly, it's true. I don't think he was in the best of health. But what's he doing recently? I'm trying to think where I saw him in last. He did. Yeah, what did he do? I remember him in Arrested Development, but that's not about 10, 15 years ago. Oh no, I almost met him once. Do tell. Yeah, absolutely gobsmacked, yeah. So we got. So, his hair's coming out. Karen's freaking out. So yeah. He's going to shoot him in the stomach, but he says no. A Man Without Fear, which is a Daredevil reference. Yeah, he's got. Yeah, so shoots him in the chest 3 times. And then, yeah, he's already splitting at the chin, and now he's already changed. Put him out of his fucking misery. Donnie Yen will do it. Oh, no, you won't. You'll hand it over. Yeah, so he cuts his head in half. He points down the gun at him, so you think he's going to shoot him. Then he turns around and then shoots a hole for the sun to come in, and then the bit that cut off his head is still alive and winking at him. I love Hellraiser 2. It's just like the labyrinth with blood and gore instead of goblins and Bowie's cock. It's very true. I think that's why I like it. I'm talking about Basic Instinct. Hellraiser 2, I think it's on the TV at one point, isn't it? With the giant monster chasing him down the labyrinth. Me too. He was in the Netherlands just a few months ago at a Comic-Con. I seriously contemplated going. I wish I really did, you know. Well, exactly. I should have kept trying to see if he would come on. Pop shot, hot quiz. No, pop quiz, hot shots. Who wins a fight between Blade, Celine, Underworld, and Alice, Resident Evil? Ooh. Well, yeah, the first 2 are vampires. Although, yeah, she is a vampire, not half vampire. Blades. Ooh. What type of fight? I guess. I don't know. They're all little martial arts, but Alice is enhanced, I guess. Ooh, it's a tricky one. I'll let the chat decide. No, I can't decide. I'd say Blade, but we'll see. Although, yeah, because Celine's got guns. He couldn't have been that old. You can never tell. Yeah, when your time is up, unfortunately. So yeah, I think he was 70 something, wasn't he? Yeah, Schwarzenegger's posted about it as well now. Nothing but posts about him or not. Some of them had the dates before. No, none of them do. Oh yeah, it was in the Mandalorian TV series. 76. There you go. Fucking hell. I could have just read down, couldn't I? A bit younger. Only a bit younger than Sly. Yeah, that's the trouble. Not much of a difference. Have you seen Mean Guns, Resurrection, 1999, and The Fortress? I have seen The Fortress with Christopher Lambert. I don't recognize the other two. So they need blood every few hours or they start feeding on themselves. Mean Guns is watchable but weird. Fortress is decent, yes. Mine and Jeff's old mate Vernon was in Fortress. Remember Resurrection? I mean, that rings a bell now. If it's Resurrection's a 7 ripoff. Who was in that? I bought Action Jackson about a year ago. That film should have got more love. It's great fun, isn't it? It's got like the cast of Die Hard and Lethal Weapon in it. The background characters, anyway. What's the other one? Hurricane Smith. People are saying it's like a sequel to Action Jackson, but not, because it's set in Australia and it's just about him going to look for his sister. Or am I thinking? I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, Ben's here. How are you? Nice to see you. Physical media is absolutely not dying as far as I'm concerned. So many great releases coming out. Got my Conan 4K set from Arrow coming as well, which I'm looking forward to. Nice. Is that Conan the Barbarian, Conan the Destroyer, Conan the Barbarian remake? Red Sonja, what's included? Evening. Oh, I'm way behind again. Absolutely love. And Bronson. She's like your ribs. Fastest. That's another one with that. I think Sharon Stone's topless in that one, isn't she? Not that big yet. Oh, here is the guest. He's here. Are you there, Ellis?
Hello.
How are you, sir? You all right?
I am. Sorry, I'm late.
No, it's unforgivable.
No, I do apologise. I had a bit of a family emergency. Well, it wasn't even a family emergency. It was a dog emergency. My mum's dog's been absolutely savaged by a neighbour's dog.
No.
It's not his dog. He's looking after his son's dog.
Oh, bloody hell.
Staffordshire. My mum's got like an English like pit bull as well, so it's like it's no slouch, but it's been completely like mauled on its face and on the back of its leg. It's all bandaged up, but my mum's like a bit shook up about it. So.
Yeah, that not a nice thing to see, and just a fight where they get scratches. But yeah.
No, exactly. And she usually goes out with a muzzle on as well, but like this time, like because it was like nighttime, she thought she didn't have to. But this Staffordshire just run out of nowhere. So I do apologise.
No worries. I'll let you off. That's a good excuse.
Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm absolutely like I'm going 100 miles an hour. But yeah, Blade 2, solid film, Gareth.
He's in.
Whereabouts are you with the film? By
1 hour, 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Okay.
And these are the UV lamps that blinded all the cast and crew, apparently. They're right above them on the autopsy. Yeah.
How good's the autopsy scene, though?
It's gross.
It's gross, but I love that it's all practical.
It is all practical. They're all bits moving and... Ugh. Yeah, and I do like how the heart is covered in bone as a protection thing.
Yeah. Love it.
1 minute 3. But we've just been discussing poor Action Jackson. Carl Weathers has passed away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that just happened?
Yeah, an hour ago.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've been...
Yeah, you've been busy. And then we're just about physical media dying as well, but it's not, because everyone's getting plenty of HD releases coming out.
I think people are panicked because it's like being took away from a few shops in America, isn't it? It's like who's getting rid of it? Best Buy, I think.
Best Buy, is it? Yeah. And Walmart, is it? I don't know, but there's many. It's been gone from Asda and Tesco and Sainsbury's for years, hasn't it?
Yeah. I agree. It will become more niche, and I think like the products will just get a bit more art cards.
I agree with that. Action Jackson might have the best cast at 80s action movie. Yes, yes. It's got the most 80s action movie people ever in that one. Yeah. Last year had the most discs ever released. Ever. There you go. Both Cannonball Run 1 and 2 have new Blu-rays from Media Rare here in the UK. Yeah, because they've been unavailable, I believe, for a long time. I'm at 104.40. Although I just whatever the VHS is playing is where I'm at. Because yeah, suddenly they make light bombs.
I do like the extra gadgets implemented in this one. Definitely. Like yes. I like all the upgrades to Blade 2's like costume and stuff. You know, like his belt buckles. He's got a bit more of a costume vibe going on in this one than the first one.
Yeah, yeah. Because they do make these things very quickly, considering how complicated these things are.
Yeah. Although this wasn't that quick a turnaround, was it? When was the first Blade? 98?
Oh,
2002,
yes.
So...
was it? This is 2002. Is it 98?
Yeah.
97, 98, wasn't it? I think it was 98 for the UK. 90...
When this was getting released in the cinema, I obviously was not old enough to go and watch it. I was 8 years old at the time. It was... I tell you what, it was one of the saddest. I remember it so vividly because it was me. Like, Blade was a franchise that me and my brother both loved.
Yeah.
But he was old enough. He was of age to go and watch it. And I remember going to the cinema to go and watch it. And I was left there in a pool of tears.
Let's have a look. So the original is still 18. Strong bloody violence. And Blade Trinity is a 15. And Blade 2 is an 18 still. Strong bloody violence again with gore. He almost tore his arm off. He had a spare. Absolutely. Last year there were some fantastic releases, and so far this year has been looking even better. So yes. Where is Ellis? That's how far back I am. Hang on, I gotta catch up. This is massively overdue for a rewatch for me. Not on VHS though. Ooh, that Electric Geek and his la-di-da 4K only stuff. Well,
he's
it's not
particular
on 4K. About it. Because he's got a very good setup.
His setup's awesome. I keep telling I want like the audio. I've got a good TV, but it's just the audio element. I'm missing out on, man. Need to get that 5.1.
Yeah. Carl Weathers was in Cardiff Comic Con in 2015. I didn't know he was there till after. Yeah, I've had a few of those. And I bought a cinema ticket across the road. If only I'd known a bit sooner, then the film sucked. That's a double shame. Yeah, what was the film? The Martian with Matt Damon. Yeah, it's a pretty good sci-fi film, but yeah, it was hailed at the time as overrated. I finished The November Man tonight. It was good. I don't know that one. Do you know The November Man?
No, haven't heard of that one.
Yes, he is. Eastwood Flight. Oh, Carlos has met him and took a picture with him. Oh, yes, I think I've seen that picture. And he got stuff signed. Oof, lucky gift, indeed. I don't know many Lorenzo Lamas films. I know they went a lot of straight-to-video stuff, but I couldn't name one of his. So when Blade says keep your friends close and your friends even closer, in shot right at his back is Scud.
Scud, yeah.
Which is supposed to be a hint that he knows, even though if you watch, I never noticed.
I never noticed that.
No, there's loads of stuff that I've had pointed out in the trivia that makes no sense. There was like a sign that says brother in a certain language, and it's supposed to reference that. The spoiler of the film, it's Mark Goss is her brother in this.
Right.
But, oh yes, he was in
yeah,
Happy Gilmore. Tapping in, tap, tapping. Yeah, he was great in that until they killed him off. The Martian wasn't good, but then I'm not the biggest Damon fan. Matt Damon, that's to say it. Oh, the ending for the Cape Fear's Lane. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. All that build up and then it's like a fight on a boat going down a river in a storm.
Yeah, it is. It totally contradicts the whole film. That like,
yeah,
just goes
you
off
think
in
it's
this
going to be
weird.
Like in the home invasion
Yeah.
bit, it'll happen, but no, they go off on holiday and
yeah, it is bizarre. Comes out of left field that third act.
There's Donnie Yen, who's wasted in this.
Completely way. He gets a good kick, and that's about it.
Yeah, he does that one kick, double kick, and lands.
It's pretty awesome, but that's it.
It is an awesome kick. They captured it in slow motion and everything, but he could have taken out all the vampires quite easily.
I don't think the action in this one is as good as the first one. I know that might be a hot.
It starts off
but...
all right, but then when he gets to the bit here, because they're just surrounded by an army, they just have to fire off all the grenades and kill them, so they can't.
I like the concept. I like the fact that they're in these sewers. Like I like the environments and stuff, but it's just what actually goes on down there. Although Wesley Snipes gets a top tier moment in this sequence.
Yeah, and all these sewers is a set that was created on stage. So they got
that blew my mind.
That blew my mind when I found it. I thought they probably filmed it in real sewers because they look so good.
Yeah,
the amount of effort. Although it is filmed in Prague, so it would have been cheaper, but.
What a good setting. I hope the new Blade film takes a leaf out of that book and goes like European with it.
Yeah. But
what a disaster that's turning out to be, by the way.
So far it is. That's Conan the Barbed Destroyer. Okay. Yeah, I've only got, what have I got? Streaming wise, I've only ever had Netflix and Amazon Prime, but I don't use Prime much. It's only because I pay for Prime that I have it, and then Netflix is because there's a few things I watch out and about, but otherwise,
I'd say I use Amazon the most just because of Shudder. Watching horror stuff on that.
I keep forgetting that because I get Tubi, but only because I use a VPN on my phone.
There's just some stuff that comes up and on like Amazon that you just can't get Blu-ray, or you have to like import it.
Yeah.
Like
but I'd much rather have a box than a streaming service. Sharon is topless in Action Jackson, but has bloodied boobs, so not sexy, not too sexy. Well, it's the same with was it Candyman, Virginia Madsen's nude in that, but covered in blood. Still no still boobs. Still do it for Jeff. So Jeff's birthday, everyone. Still for the next only an hour or two. Yeah, he's already ahead of us. So do you watch French cinema? Not really. Can't say. Oh, he's turned. The damage he's going to do to her.
You know, I wish this guy had like a bigger scene. Like he gets wasted a little bit as well because like
yeah, because he just gets straight to sunlight because I think maybe it's too much of a threat. Yeah, just. But whether that was on purpose, I don't know. Barbarian, yes, loved by Conan the Barbarian. Obviously, Destroyer not so much. Destroyer was my favorite as a child, but Conan the Destroyer, but because it was all action and silliness. But then, yeah, I can see it the other way. Barbarian's a better film. Paramount Plus' South Park. I can't keep up with who's got who. Yeah, sorry to hear about the dogs. Seeing dogs fight was always upset me. Same here, unless I got the money.
Luckily, I didn't see it. It was just the aftermath, but you can tell it was bad.
Yeah, upsets me unless I got money on it.
Gareth.
Oh, sorry, too soon. Yeah, Destroyer is highly entertaining. I still can't work out because they're in the sewers, and then there's all these bones there. And Cat from Red Dwarf is in there, but I don't know why all these bones are in there.
Where it sort of implies that the Reapers have been about for a long time, but they haven't, have they?
No, that's what I don't understand. I thought Matt Goss was the first, and then he's just changed all these people recently. Oh, Danny Don Jules is dead.
Just to comment on the Reapers, I think they look awesome. By the way, like I love So, I'm a staunch Blade one of my favorite films of all time. I love Blade 2, but it's I haven't got the same feelings over it as I do Blade 1. But there's a lot more elements in this one that are better than the first one. And one of them is definitely the vampire designs.
Yeah, the way
Obviously Guillermo del Toro wasn't just going to go with just like sexy looking model sort of vampires. Yeah, go with horrific. The first ever interaction I had with Blade 2 was in an Empire magazine. So my mum used to take me at the corner shops, like get a few treats on a Friday night, whatever. And I always wanted a Max Power magazine that was on top shelf, but she would never get me for that for some reason. But the Empire magazines, I used to flick through them, and I remember seeing the art designs of these Reapers beforehand. And I remember I was like, "Whoa, that's going to be insane! I can't wait to see it at the cinema." My 8-year-old self, obviously not Ellis. But do this.
Yes, but it was Max Power. That was the car one, wasn't it? With the
It was a car one. Yeah, I was obsessed with Fast and Furious. Yeah, man.
Yes, both Conan films, but yeah, the first is the best. Yeah, Paramount are maybe the best in the terms of streaming quality. There you go. Haven't they just lost their own Star Trek films though? They've got the new 3, but they've lost the 6 or 8, no, 10 old ones.
How?
There you go.
What, they've just lost the rights to them, or the streaming rights?
I don't know how it works. Yeah, they've sold them to another streaming service.
Right.
Red Sonja has the kid from the last. Oh yes, the kid from the Last Dragon and the big, scary prison guard from Midnight Express. Do you like Gloria film? What version? Hang on, who's Gloria? Esteban. What film? I don't know any Glorias.
With U2 song.
Oh yes. I was always be picky about what I buy this year. Maybe not so many blind buys. Yes, that's another thing people are saying. They're not going to blind buy. Stream it first. If you like it, then buy it.
I don't really blind buy. Not much, man. I that's normally what I do. I stream it, or if I find it really cheap, then that's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah, I can see it. Action Jackson doesn't even have a UK release. Doesn't even have DVD then, by the sound of it. Oh, they're all just waiting to attack now. Do not know whom you are fucking with.
So good.
Man's a bad man. Yeah.
He always needs that one really aggressive swearing line.
Yeah, he is cool. It's not as cool as
that one.
Ice Skating, but
no.
It still works though.
Yeah.
Watching him getting pissed off. I don't know how many there are of these people, but there's a lot less people in Prague now. And then he just pop, 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 pop. Don't need to reload. Pop, 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 pop. Oh,
it is a good scene though.
Work.
Lots of extras.
Yeah,
great.
And he's got these massive blades on his gun to slice while he shoots, I guess.
I do love Ron Perlman in this sort of this like team bounty hunter dynamic, same as Alien Resurrection. Love that film.
Yeah. Oh yes. Conan 1 and 2 are still censored in the UK for animal treatment. Or is it the camels? If there's boobs involved, I'm there. To quote a great 1987 classic RoboCop, I'd buy that for $1. Yeah. Trying to look up. Yes, one at a time attack. Pop, 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 pop. I know. It's ridiculous that, they're not bum rushing them, but then if they just attack them all in one go, the film be over.
Now you pointed it out, Gareth. Like, that's all I can see. They're just dancing about on the side of it.
Yeah, she's literally surrounded, and so is Blade, and they're just waiting their turn. Oh, there we go. So somehow this light bomb travels down in flames and going underwater stops it.
I'll forgive it. It's visually pretty cool.
It's exciting stuff. Yes, thank you. That's my new background. So put on my fancy shelves.
Nice.
And then I
I
can
like it.
place the films are going to be showing off tonight and
Cool, man.
next week. The Action Jackson I have is a plain old USA DVD with one of those wanky card sleeves. Yeah, they're the worst. They bend in the middle if too much pressure is applied, don't they? And they never recover. Oh, shit, I'm way behind. I believe they are, but that's not the reason why aren't they getting released over here. I'd say why, but I don't want to sound like broken records. Mouse Disney. I have a German blue of Action Jackson myself. There you go. Hopefully it's great quality. So Whistler, so he knows who he is. Wait. So more story coming
I like
up.
this guy. Who played Jared Nomak, the actor, again? What's the actor's name?
Luke Goss from Bros.
Yes.
90s, 80s boy band. And he was in Hellboy 2 and Death Race sequel.
Yeah, I think he was awesome in Hellboy.
Yeah, he's playing another sympathetic character, but starts off doing bad things.
Yeah.
Oh, she's 80s is my personal favorite decade for movies and music, and especially for action movies. Yes, 70s, 80s, 90s is certainly getting everything looks better now. Yeah. Looking back at those. Renegade is the only thing I know Lamas for. Yes, I was Renegade. Is that the TV show Renegade? The only Lamas movies I've seen are a couple of the Snake Eater films. Oh, of course, he's done the Snake Eater films. Thank you, Michael Myers. The only Disney is the only animal cruelty I would advocate for. Resurrection is like 7. Which one's that? What are we talking about? Oh, Resurrection, the TV, the film mentioned. I don't know. I was going to say Halloween Resurrection, Alien Resurrection, Mean Guns is Albert Pune, but has really bloodless shootouts and fucking weird samba music. Yes, Albert Pune, the legend that gave us Cyborg, but not his version of Cyborg. Van Damme gave us Cyborg in the editing room. Oh, yeah, now Blade's electrocuted. It's all totally wasted this film. Donnie Yen's character I was interested in, yes. He could have had a whole spin-off. I think, when does he get killed? Does he get killed?
Oh shit, when does he get killed? Yeah,
I can't remember now. Because I haven't seen him for a while. I don't know if he's taken out in a shot. You don't take. Oh yeah, let's go.
I think he definitely does die down the sewer though. The sewer.
Oh, do
I don't. It's the big bloke that kills him, but you don't actually see it. Don't you see the spike?
Yeah, that might be it. You don't see it properly.
Yeah.
Which is Blade might be a. Yeah, new Blade might look Trinity might look good. Yeah. If we ever get a new Blade.
Yeah, that might not happen.
So it's only cinema releases. Cyborg is pretty much the only Pion movie I like. Yeah, I'm trying to. He's done a few good ones, I think. Oh, he did Kickboxer 2 and 4. Nemesis, yes, that's good. I think Nemesis is better than Cyborg. That's got Oliver Gruner. That's a pretty badass one. It's very amazing. Some great action in that one. They took our weapons, even your sword. Yeah, they're not going to leave you with a sword. He's a sort of B-movie lad. Yeah, that's it. Oh, forgot about Nemesis. Do you like Cedar, Chucky, Curse, or Cult? Nah. I can take them or leave them. I'm not much of a Child's. I like Child's Play 1 to 3.
Yeah,
but when he ditched the Child's Play name, the sewer needs scene. Yeah, the sewer scene needs Van Damme doing the splits for a random doorway. Oh, story's kicking in. So yeah, what was his plan? He was for years. I've struggled to rid of any hereditary weaknesses.
Yeah, is he not trying to make daywalkers? Yeah.
and not.
See, is it ever really explained why he looks like that?
I don't know. They say he's old, but still.
Is it just? I know, yeah, but
he's a vampire. Oh, hang on. I'm ahead of myself now. Destroyer is entertaining as a standalone, but a sequel is not great. It's a different interpretation of Conan films. Nobody likes Cedar Chucky, but Curse and Cult are watchable. Day of the Dead, yeah, that's an awesome zombie movie. It's completely gross, but yeah. Arnie didn't like how he toned it down for Destroyer. I think putting off making more of them. I can't blame him for that. I like Cedar Chucky. I'm a sucker for Jennifer Tilly's, yes. Day of the Dead is awesome. I can get it. Not 100% sold on this poster, but this is the UK poster. Right. Still ahead. Oh, I don't mind Cedar Chucky. I guess I was in the right mood for it, but still, it's my least favorite. Love Jennifer Tilly, yes. 2 reasons to love Jennifer Tilly. So when you're making this double cross where he thinks the bomb is going to go off in his head.
Yeah, then Scud turns around and is like, yeah, it's me.
Yeah, so they could have just fixed so it does work and blow up his head, but then they just kill Scud anyway, who's very easily to kill.
I know, but to be fair, Gareth, if this did go off right now, we wouldn't got the amazing death scene that we do get with Ron Perlman.
Well, that is true. I can't.
Because it's awesome.
So I guess they just want to blow up Scud. Yeah, they've never seen his inner lip.
He's got to go by his own inventions as well, isn't it? It's poetic.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Nobody is physical. When do I try to get it when I find it? Yes. Yeah. Oh, so Jennifer Tilly once in a casino playing poker. Nice. I know she is a very good card player, so do not play poker money with her. I've thought about getting the creator as a blind buy because I like the steelbook. I'm just not sold on Denzel's son. Yeah, I still need to see the creator too.
I tell you what, right? The creator's amazing, but I absolutely agree there. Denzel's son, man, John David Washington. I don't know. He's not. I don't think he's got the minerals when it comes to the acting. If I'm being totally honest, he was good in Black Klansman. Tenet,
yeah,
not so good, but I sort of gave him a pass because it was that like espionage sort of like a stoic character. So
yeah, he was supposed to be
it suits it. But then you watch the creator and you're like, oh my God, he's doing the exact same thing. And it's not working at all for me. But the film's good though.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why Scud turns to dust. He doesn't seem to have any blood in him.
No, it's like it's almost he's been frozen. Do you know what I mean? Then blown up.
It's sort of like completely dry explosion. Oh, here we go. Even that was cut for the UK. Oh, butterfly knives. Yeah, they'd get cut in the UK. And the bloody booby shots. Yeah. There you go. Creator's definitely worth a watch, but I probably won't watch it again. Yes. There you go. She's probably more famous for her poker skills. Talking about poker. Oh, Gina Gershon. Yeah. Everyone's going to be watching Bound tonight. I've never seen The Crying Game. Have you seen The Crying Game, Alice?
I've never heard of The Crying Game.
It's an old one, but yeah,
all right.
It gets spoofed in Ace Ventura because, surprise, surprise, the guy he's fallen in love with. The girl he's fallen in love with is a man. So it's perfectly made. It was made about 30-something years ago.
Sounds very progressive.
Well, it's the same tranny that went on to do Stargate. He's the Egyptian.
All right. Right. Fair.
Stargate. It's an excellent film. I'm sure it is an excellent film. It's just spoiled by everyone knows. Well, most people know what happens in the ending. The usual suspects. Yeah, that's a good one. 7, Identity. Yeah, both have good twists. I haven't seen Crying Game. Yeah, it's only a British film, so I don't think many people outside of Britain have even heard of it, apart from the Ace Ventura bit. Well, BFI version of Blu-ray. Haven't seen Crying Game in years. Generally remember only that shot and nothing else. Yeah. Something Holmes interview. Okay. Yeah, Donnie Yen and Van Damme should have worked together. Yeah, there's so many people that should have worked together, but I guess egos got in the way. Yeah. That's why we didn't get Stallone and Schwarzenegger together until past their prime.
I wonder if we ever get like a Donnie Yen spin-off from the John Wick.
Oh yeah, because he's great in that, isn't he?
Yeah,
And
to do like a prequel with him.
I know we're getting the ballerina one, which I'm hoping, if it's anything like her bit in No Time to Die, it should be at least some good fun and
Yeah,
eye candy.
I'm holding out just to watch like a trailer for that one. I'm not like mega excited about it yet.
No, I think it could go like Furiosa and be a CGI mess by the look of it. Yep, and then it's another Blade film, and they're draining his blood again.
I suppose that's all they can do. They're always like they want to harvest his blood to find the Daywalker miracle, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's what it always boils down to.
But they always need a lot of it. They can't just cut him in a fight and take it off the sword or something. They have to take the whole lot. Name your favorite female action characters or stars.
Ripley.
Yeah,
it's a go-to, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a non-Sarah Connor Ripley one.
Yeah, I know. It's always the go-to.
Well, we had the Underworld, Celine from Underworld. She's pretty badass. And
oh yeah, oh shit, yeah, Kate Beckinsale.
I'm not a fan of Mila Djokovic in Resident Evil as an action fan.
No,
action person, but no, it's all horror down there, so I can't tell.
You know, I really think sells it. Charlize Theron in Atomic Blonde.
Yeah,
not the most amazing film, but she is really good in that. I have a lot of fun with that film.
Yeah, it's got the moves and everything, and she's not overpowered like she would be if it was made now.
It's just a bit annoying, I think, that they went with Anya Taylor-Joy for this new Mad Max Furiosa film. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really looking forward to it, but like, I think it was just like a missed opportunity to do another one with Charlize Theron. Like,
yeah, she's not that old, is she?
No, absolutely not.
We watched Culture Shocking last night. It's well shot, but it's progressively stupid. That is true. But yeah, JT will be having Andy Barclay actor on this month, I think, with one of the dolls from the show. So yeah,
yeah, he's on it.
The anything with Cynthia Rothrock was. I was going to say that, but he said characters, so I wasn't going to. Sarah Connor, Ripley the Bride, yeah, Pam Grier, yeah, early Pam Grier's kicking everyone's ass. I saw 8-Legged Freaks. It was okay. Yeah, that's about it is okay. But as I've been on a roll, hang on, there it is. Yeah, with young Scarlett Johansson.
I've got to admit, it is impressive how you've got all these on hand, Gareth, and you can just swipe them in.
I've been very lucky because normally no one mentions any I got, but this week I've been very lucky. I like the look of Planet of the Apes 2001, but yeah, it's not one I watch a lot. In fact, I've only seen it a few times. Oh, here we go.
This is
killing
awesome.
everyone.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know whether I prefer Jared Nomak or Deacon Frost.
Yeah, I think.
I think it's got to be Jared.
He's fighting.
It's got to be, visually he's more, and I think he's more sympathetic as well in a weird way.
Yeah, there's nothing sympathetic about Deacon, is there? He's just trying to be top vampire and kills everyone else.
But that Del Toro does do that pretty well, doesn't he? Like, he makes sympathetic monster characters.
He's running at machine guns.
I love the base as well. I love how hard they go in with like the aesthetic of this vampire base.
I don't know what happened there. He runs at the guy with machine guns. He's in the middle of them, surrounded by machine guns. The next minute, he's running around a corner towards their left.
It doesn't look right. Something looks off.
Yeah, I know. We're assuming he killed them all, but there we go. The bloodbath. Not got the minerals. Eraser is a great fun action film, better than True Lies. I wouldn't go that far. But
Which one's a razor again?
The one with the railguns, those big sniper rifles that fire a magnetic bullet that travels through things and has infrared. Yeah, infrared laser sighting, so you can see skeletons and stuff like that. And he fakes people's deaths. It was remade as a Razor Reborn a couple of years ago.
Right.
And Blade is down. Yeah, film is over. Although apparently the 4K is some scenes make it look too HDR, don't they? Apparently.
I think it was always going to happen, but for me, just getting a proper 4K release of a DVD, so like you're jumping a whole generation there.
Yeah,
that'll do for me. It's The Abyss I'm gutted about. They've stopped that coming up over here, haven't they, for the animal cruelty? Good job, we got the
yes. I need to check. I don't know if my VHS has got, or the DVDs have got that scene. I was going to check. Well, Wesley's pissed off now.
This is always the best, man. It was the best sequence in the first movie when he gets reinvent it.
Yeah, what's the music?
I can't speak. All you motherfuckers!
All you disposable guards. Yeah. One at a time, please. Stomps that guy's head through the glass.
Yeah, this is so naughty, this scene, man. So good.
Yeah, he's doing proper moves. It's awesome.
It's just Wesley Snipes, isn't it? He's just got the moves. Like some people
he's got the moves,
do
definitely.
have it. Yeah.
It would have been cool if Johnny again survived so they could have a fight because
the possibilities. It's just a lot of missed potential with this one. Even though it's mint, I don't want to put a down on it because my God, this is like I've sort of know the film like at the back of my hand, like the first two anyway. Like, but they've got qualities, both of them in different areas, definitely. But Snipes' moves here is just so good, man.
Yeah, the Candyman remake, I was laughing at it rather than scared of it. And the writing of True Lies is lame. I've seen the new one. I don't recommend it. Yeah, don't watch the new Candyman. I love this wrestling move when he just drops him back and smashes the glass.
The suplex. I love it. I love the confidence. Right, we're gonna do all this sick like kung fu, then we're just gonna put a WWE suplex into it.
If you want that, man. My dad said to my mum, but right before he killed her, if you want something done right.
Ron Perlman's so good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got caught the sword between his palms. All right. Oh yes. Oh yeah, we're going to see the Furiosa lose their arm because that's a story we need being told. And here we go, cuts him in half down the center.
So good. One of the best kills of the entire franchise.
Oh, and then gets it. Hey kid, here's your glasses. And then there's
did you notice, like, you know, when he chucks the glasses over, like the shot, he chucks it, but then when it like flips back to Blade, you can see him like chucking it again in the background.
Yeah, it's sort of
it's edited weird.
It is, and then it's a snap, like he just brought his hand up with
it doesn't match up. It always annoyed me
that.
Yeah.
A man with a fanny. Oh, there you go. The Abyss is a UK release. If the Abyss is a UK release of any kind, it's sans rat. Then how have I seen the rat scene?
I didn't watch the Abyss that long ago either. I can't remember the rat scene.
Well, yeah, he puts
I've got it on DVD. That's how I watched it on DVD.
Yeah, he puts it in a grill, doesn't he? And then flips the grill over and then puts it under. So I don't know if it's after that's cut or a vampire movie with Don the Dragon Wilson. Which one? Or is that what you want? Still need to get in touch with him. Wesley should have done more of these moves with Larry Fishburne flings that bag of takeaway food at him in King of New York. Yeah, and then he's in, what's it, White Men Don't Jump. So what is the story? Because he had all those embryos, and they've been trying to make this their own daywalker, but then is his son just a rapidly grown embryo, or is it he tested it on his son?
I'm not sure. He's like a Reaper
It doesn't really
Prime,
explain, does
isn't
it?
it? It's like, no, it doesn't. You're supposed to go with it that he's like the leader of this new strain. It's annoying that they didn't keep this up in the third film, like Trinity. Like I wonder if if it had a more competent director, or if Del Toro would have carried on. I wonder if he would have kept the Reapers in there.
Bit into some rubber.
Yeah, it's like in his mouth as well. You can see it, can't you?
Yeah. I don't get, because nothing happened to the fucking rat. Plus, it was important to the story. Yes. I guess it is because the rat didn't give consent to be put in oxygen water liquid. But yeah, like you said, he comes out of it all right. Yeah, it's not getting a UK 4K. I tried ordering UK Amazon France, but it's sold out already. Yeah, no surprise there.
It'll just end up being one of them things where it sells out everywhere, and you're gonna have to pay like ridiculous eBay prices for it.
Yeah, that's the trouble. And then you might get lucky and find it in a charity shop in a few years.
Yeah.
The ending of this fight. So yeah, she sacrifices herself because for some reason. So the Abyss premiere on Channel 4 was uncut, and the Sci-Fi Channel used to show it uncut. In the full version, you see it struggling and gasping. Yeah, there you go. As they close up in the water. Okay. I'll check out the VHS, because I got the VHS and I got the extended cut on VHS. And the widescreen version on VHS. Oh, Blade. Yeah. He waited till he bit her to turn up. Rat being submerged is too much, but fucking Cannibal Holocaust gets a UK release. That's... I think, well, yeah, I think it's got the version where you no animal cruelty in it, but you still get both versions, don't you? Oh, Luke Goss has got a bit of a leak there.
Yeah, this is all sick. I always loved this end fight scene.
Yeah,
with, pretty aggressive. Still not as good as the first movie with Deacon Frost, I don't think. Just gonna say it. Could have been worse though, if they
when they're close up fighting, yeah. But then they're starting leaping off the walls and in CGI wackiness.
It's that early 2000s CGI, isn't it? It's just
takes you out. Just looks wrong. Like the bit where he uppercuts him and he flies backwards, and
yeah, that is literally just happened on screen for me now.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. It's just like that bit where he kicks him and he flies back against the wall and it bends. Mm-hmm. That's fine because it's a real thing. Well, they are kicking us. Yeah, Blade 3 was a letdown on every level. Such a shame. It starts off all right because, like, oh, Blade's killed a human. Now he's in trouble. And then...
Yeah, it has some interesting ideas. And, like, it should have worked because it's not like it came from someone who had nothing to do with the franchise prior.
No, that's the good point. Yeah, it was the writer of the first two.
Yeah. But I think it was his first feature, wasn't it? Gareth direction.
I think it might be his own, yeah. Although he's been up and down with his writing.
Only.
It might be one of those cases. Yeah, I remember it first showed on Channel 4 in 1993. Bloody hell, yes. 31 years ago. I can't remember. I don't think I saw it in the cinema. I can't remember now. Well, yes, I've never been a fan of it. It's one of those technical marvels, but I always prefer...
I think the only reason I'm not like a huge fan of The Abyss is because it isn't as like available, and I don't always want to watch the DVD. I'd rather watch something a little bit more crispier.
Leviathan, the other 1989 underwater aliens film.
Pretty cool
On
film.
aliens, monster.
Peter Weller.
Oh, so yeah, look at this flipping. He's spinning, and it looks just so bad.
Yeah.
They should have just kept a closer fight. It was always bizarre when UK TV channels would show uncut movies by accident. Oh, License to Kill sticks to mind. Of course it does with you. That's a good point, Jeff. How the hell does Cannibal Holocaust get released? I guess I don't know if it came out before the law. The same with Apocalypse Now. They kill a real cow in that. Obviously, the Arnold Cruelty is the worst. But yeah, there's way more disturbing stuff. I think the recent UK release of Cannibal Holocaust is cut, but then 88 Films is uncut. Crazy. I think I've only got. I think it's Cannibal Ferox I got here. Yeah, so stick the blade where the sun don't shine. Oh, pink flamingos. Oh, they kill a real chicken. I've got pink flamingos on VHS, but I mean, no rush to watch that one. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, they still censored that. Gross. Yeah. The 88 edition is still cut. So, he didn't turn to smoke like all the rest.
No.
Even though he's been stabbed in the heart. I don't know if. I guess is his swords silver?
I think what he's because they obviously are like supposed to be like a higher sort of vampire. Like they've got like some of the weaknesses, some of the strengths.
Yeah.
I don't think they're like it's their thing is that they still can't go in sunlight, but everything else they can probably sort of bypass. That's the way I got it. Yeah. Although he does go up in smoke.
He does eventually, but it's not. Maybe it's because he's
delayed.
Completely different, like you said, but just slower.
Oh yeah, because when they're doing the autopsy, aren't they? They're saying like it's encaged by like bone, like their bone structure is completely different. You know?
Yeah. Stupidest cut they've made is Nicolas Cage in a film called Time to Kill. Like cut a shot of a lizard smoking a cigarette. Oh dear. Cannibal Ferox is another bad one. Yeah. Damn Italians, yes, they'll kill anything on screen. Wesley Snipes, Rising Sun, Drop Zone, Art of War, Murder at 1600, Patch to 57, and definitely Blade. Yeah, he had a hell of a 90s, didn't he? White Men Can't Jump was a popular one as well. Yeah. What's the drug war one? New Jack City.
Oh yeah, I watched that recently actually for the first time. Wait, it was last year. It was great. That. Yeah. When was US Marshals? Was that 90s as well?
Oh, that's 90s as well. Mid to late 90s after The Fugitive. So yeah, he must have had a film out every year.
Bloody hell, what Demolition Man as well.
Of course, bloody hell. How did I forget that? Oh, and Money Train. Yeah. Bloody hell, he had a load of films. Must go to Italy again. Oh, Rising Sun is not on Blu-ray, is it? Or in the UK? I love that film. It's a good old Crichton one. Pink Flamingos is in the riot if you're in the mood for absolute trash. And watching a transvestite eat a dog poop for real.
Nice.
I was watching Deep Red the other day that has a lizard being stabbed with a needle fully intact in it. Oh, nice. Thanks for that, Jeff. How do we get to that? New Jack City is a great film, yes. Oh, I got this very sad ending. He actually finds someone to care for that is a vampire and actually liked him as he turns to dust, which is another great effect.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think
they get all the deaths right, but
yeah,
the fighting for CGI is not good. Big Sean, yes. I think that was a stock footage of London. Because I don't know if 2000s London had a peep show on Leicester Square. And some of them are at the back, but
I know this guy's like a Del Toro regular, isn't he? He's been in a few.
Yeah, I found out that. I can't remember. Well, now what's he's lining up a couple of razor blades just in case. He's pulled out some tissues.
Don't ask. I have no idea. I don't have no idea what's going on here. I do love both both the endings of Blade and Blade 2 end with this like him catching up with someone. Love how they end.
I was hoping you know me, an expert, but
no. Gareth, you tell me. The imagination runs wild with that one. I'm not sure.
It does. I don't know if he's going to kill the stripper after he's had a wang, but
when he was he was in, you know, when they all go to the House of Pain, the club.
Yes.
Like earlier on, yeah. They're all putting razor blades in the mouth, aren't they?
Yeah. That's a good, French kissing with razor blades.
There you go.
Ow. I hate the bit in Halloween 2 with the razor blade in his mouth. I want to watch people kissing.
I'm not kink shaming, man.
Well, we watched for Smut Talk. I watched a female prison film, and she puts a razor blade into a piece of cork from a bottle, and then sticks it up her. And then one of the guards tries to have sex with her, and he gets the wrong end of the razor blade.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's bad. It still hurts me. Deep Red has a lizard scene and a dog fight. Great.
Don't mention dog fights.
Yes. Yes. We had enough of that. Love this ending. Yeah, I think that's the good old ending with Blade putting on a strip show. Just
classic
just
Blade.
To kill that guy. Yeah, the fact he chased him down to London just to kill him. Argento films seem to have plenty of it, even though he says he loves animals. Inferno has a cat eating a real mouse. Ooh. It's bad enough when a cat drops one in the house that's alive or dead.
It's a present, though.
Yeah. to the master. Right, who we got in this? Vampire with exposed spine with Bridge Markland. So yes, this was made in fight coordinators: Jeff Ward, Wesley Snipes, Clay Fontaine. Martial arts choreography was Donnie Yen, and Blade stunt double was Clade Fontenot. And then a lot of stunt doubles, and a lot of people from Prague doing stunts.
Probably kept the cost down and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. They got vampire look consultant. Let's have a look. So yeah, because it was back in the early 2000s, you either big films filmed in Australia, like Matrix and Superman Returns and Green Lantern, and then other cheaper films filmed in Eastern Europe.
Yeah, but like, I'm not being funny. Like a lot of, at least all they had like a look to these films. You know what I mean? They're all you can sort of tell like the New Line films apart a little bit, and the same with like the Matrix and stuff like that. You can tell they're filmed in Australia. I wish it was sort of like more of that.
It was the vampire that escaped from Parakeet Guild. Yes, but why would he go? I know he said he'd catch him later, but he put a lot of effort into that.
No loose ends. No loose ends.
Yeah. Oh, 40 Patches of Bronx. That scene has Pam Grier. Oh, don't want to know. Oh, I got nightmares about razor blades now.
This is good. This has gone off the rails.
Yeah.
Animal cruelty sent us off the chart.
Yeah, if it's not animals being hurt, it's bloody razor blade damage. Wardrobe dresser to Mr. Snipes. Costume production assistant and interpreter. Base camp technicians. Assistant to Mr. Snipes.
Oh yeah, two.
Argento's Dracula 3D. Yeah, I've not heard good things about that. I see visual consultant Mike Mignola, who has something to do with these films or the character.
Mike Mignola's Hellboy career,
wasn't it?
If I'm not mistaken. And I think he did the set designs as well.
I guess you can get an artist to draw something then. Oh, Philomena and Oprah. My cat wants to kill. Gross. I'm not reading that. Anything Fangrace worth watching, so that to my list as I haven't seen it. Okay. Tenebrae is the one that I go back to the most, but really like Inferno. That scene with the cats is when I really stood at Gento. Where am I? Philomena is excellent too. So let's watch Opera. Keeps escaping me. Tenebrae is my another favorite. Well, how do we get onto this? Let's see. Argento on the Blade films. But Bird with Christopher Fumage is my favorite Argento. And a Giallo. I think I've seen them all, but I can't remember a bloody thing about them. Yeah, and the credits are still going. Oh, that's weird. The credits are white on the VHS, but they're red on the...
Yeah, they're red on mine. Must have been an update.
A lot of prosthetic makeup. Yeah, we're still a few more minutes of sculptors, mold shop, painters, casting, seaming, administration. I think I'm trying to think what I watched yesterday. Security to Mr. Snipes as well. Now, vampiric language writer, stand-in for Mr. Snipes. So this is catering in the UK. I think transportation coordination for Mr. Snipes. Honey wagon driver. Helicopter pilot. So we got a score. Missed who did the score. Do you know who the music did?
Marco Beltrami. I think it's the same guy as the first one.
Yes, that's I couldn't remember him. Right, performed by Bubba Sparks. Right here, right now, by Paul Oakenfield, Buster Rhymes, The Roots, Voodoo, Crystal Method, Cypress Hill, Burpee,
Massive Attack,
Mos Def, Fatboy Slim, plenty of music. And then you get script clearances and everything's bloody listed here. Payroll, preview, technical supervisor. And yeah, producers like to thank lots of people in Prague. And then there it is. No real Reapers were hurt during the making of this film, right at the end there.
Oh, that's awesome.
I noticed that on the watch the other day.
Oh, that's sick.
Well, who makes it to the end of these things anyway, ever? Sad old gits like me. Sad old git section. Yeah, I thought, that's a nice touch.
I like that, yeah.
Right, I don't think there's no after credit scene or making of. Right, take that away. Let's get past the Argento chat.
Blade 2, awesome film.
It is. Luckily, you know it so well, you didn't miss anything.
Yeah. Do apologize again, guys. Sorry.
No. I thought, what a bastard. He's left me in the lurch. Never having him on again.
No, sorry about that. It's the driving.
You can't stream and drive.
No, I can't text and drive.
Not to worry. Right. Let's say happy birthday, Jeff, before... Oh, it's 1 minute to midnight before Jeff's birthday. Happy birthday, Jeff.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
It's a good sequel, yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so it's 2020. Yeah, 22 years. And then it's... What did I say was 20... Trinity was 2004, so it's, 20 years since the last Blade film. Did you watch the TV show?
No, I didn't, because it was the fact that it just wasn't Snipes. I think I was so embedded in my head that this character is so about Snipes that I couldn't roll with it at all. This new version, I love Mahershala Ali as an actor. So the fact that when they cast him, I was like, oh, holy shit, they've really like got over half the battle when it comes to me with Blade, and it's the actor. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. We'll see what happens now. Like, I hope they get someone good in for the fight choreography. I hope the
exactly. Isn't he in his 40s though?
I reckon Mahershala Ali's nearly 50. He's got to be.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a spring chicken.
No, I think
if
it's
he's
closer to 50.
training, you might be able to do it.
He looks great though, doesn't he? It's
Yeah,
not...
Stallone and everyone's at 70s running around doing stuff. So thanks. There you go. Jeff's birthday's over, so ignore him now. Adrian Brody looked like Al Pacino and Jallo. Haven't seen any of his modern ones. Didn't he have one come? Oh, I guess that's Argento. Blade TV show ended on a cliffhanger hour, and then they cancelled it. They did the same with the Sarah Chronicles, didn't they?
So I heard good things about that one. People who watched that said it was pretty good.
Yeah,
actually.
that first series is awesome. First season, and then they set up a long story for the second season, and then they get halfway through it.
Right.
You can watch the first season without problem because it's quite interesting and very well made. But then you don't get resolution. Yeah. He's done a new film about Bam. Oh, is that Argento again? He's 50 in 14 days. Is Ali?
Holy shit!
Yeah. So he was cast 5 years ago?
Yeah. It's been a nightmare, hasn't it? It's just like had a million writers in and out.
Yeah,
I was on board when they had Nick Pizzolatto from the first season of True Detective. He was in there for a little bit, but now I think he's out again now as well. They've got someone else to do a new draft of it. Mia Goth's in it though, apparently, which is a bonus for me. But she might be
the one film I like her in. Who knows? If she's not taking over as the main star of the Blade film.
No, that'll be Blade's daughter, won't it? They'll implement a daughter faction into it. She'll take over the mantle. Because he's approaching 50 now, so yeah. Oh, Blade, sorry,
exactly.
Like Charlie, we've took like 5, 6, 7 years to make this film.
It would have been it would have been nice to have a trilogy, then hand the torch over to someone that's been built up for it.
He's like doing the opposite to what Hugh Jackman. He's starting with his Logan. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I fucking hope not.
Yeah, he gets killed off in the first half hour. People will get upset because we've heard his voice in the end of Eternals in the after credit sequence, and that was it.
I just think they need to realize that Blade's such a popular character with multi generations of people, because obviously it coming out in the 90s. It's like it's beloved, and it still is beloved, isn't it? It's like 20 years on from it, and people still really love it. They're both well-made films. The first two films, they hold up. They're great. Snipes is amazing. You know, like Blade, like Wesley Snipes and Blade is bigger than the sort of what Marvel did for Blade. Wesley Snipes did more for the Blade character than what Marvel ever has, sort of thing.
Yeah,
in my opinion, anyway.
Because how old is Snipes now? Is he 60?
He's got to be getting on. Like, I always liked the idea of him being the Whistler. I know that's a bit like corny and a bit like, I don't know, but I could see it. Keep his toe in the franchise.
But yeah. Has any franchise gone from amazing to continuous shite as much as the Terminators? One day they'll get it right. They'll only have to spend about 10 million instead of 200, but to make a decent Terminator film.
I'm in the minority. I like Salvation, man. No,
well, yeah, that was
sacrilege.
Before it went, they just kept changing their ideas. If they maybe continued, just because the first film failed, and maybe make us learn from that. But then they just said, right, scrap that, start again. And then that failed. Oh, scrap that lot, start again. Ah, yes. Lena Headey, that's it. She was, because there was 2 Sarah Connors in Game of Thrones, wasn't there? But yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I realised that's who played Sarah Connor in the series now, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a Mia Goth reference. Hopefully she won't beat up any extras. She does look like a bitch. Genesis, or whatever. Oh, he doesn't like Genesis. Oh, dear. Passenger 58. There you go. There's an idea.
I'd only seen Passenger 57 for the first time last year.
Oh, last year? Oh, dear. Christ. I saw it back when it came out in the cinema. The fact that studio like New Line Cinema took a chance with a less than known character like Blade shows how much the studio backs the underdog, creates the characters we all love. Yeah, that's what the difference is.
100%.
Like Marvel now are taking all these low-level characters and not doing a good story for them.
No.
Terminator Genesis is the worst of the lot. Dark Fate was more tolerable than that. I don't mind Genesis. I liked Dark Fate the first watch. I didn't like it on the second watch, but
Genesis in like the future scenes, at least they go for like they're trying to go for the same aesthetic as what James Cameron did in his future scenes. Do you know what I mean? With like the purple lasers and stuff like that, coming from the guns. But yeah, not great.
Yeah, it was it was a stupid story. Yeah, Dark Fate. Yes, bottom of the barrel for Jeff. Got Terminator 3 for Christmas on VHS when it came out, and didn't have the guts to say, "Fucking hate this movie." Yeah. It's a Terminator film. Young Michael Myers will love it. I wanted to walk out of the cinema for 5 minutes, but stuck through and ate every bit of it. Oh dear. Always bet on Snipes. Although seeing Linda, yeah, it was nice to have Linda back because she retired from acting for 20-something years or something, hasn't she? I'll give it that, yeah. Terminator 3 is watchable after T2, but none of them I would call it essential. Yeah, how the hell do you top T2? I know Dark Fate copied it, but
my partner Georgia watched the first two for the first time recently. She's a T1. She's a T1 fan.
Oh,
T1
there you
fan.
go.
Not T2. She liked T2, but she just preferred T1 better. I think she was a fan of Michael Biehn, to be honest.
Yeah, the only man that smells like a tramp and wearing tramp's clothes for 3 days.
She was into it. She liked his pants with the paint on, man. I get it. I get it.
That was paint, was it? Terminator 3 with 2 minute trick. Oh, yeah. She tastes the blood and goes, ooh, that's nice blood. Right, so tomorrow we have Die Hard for the UK 35th anniversary. It was released February 3rd, 1989 in the UK cinemas.
Nice.
So me and Jeff are watching that. Still love T1 the best. Will not change that. Yeah, I can see that. I love, depending on what mood I'm in, which one I watch, 1 or 2. But yeah, I don't know how much time I got. What's it?
You've got Neil Marshall on Monday, haven't you, Gareth? Is it Monday?
I think it's a week Monday. I hope. Because I'm not prepared.
Looking forward to that one, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. A week Monday the 12th. Thank you.
Nice.
He's still in touch, so I'm still all right. So I haven't pissed him off yet. But yeah, hopefully he'll turn up with no technical issues. I hope Carl had a shower before the nasty. There you go. I'm sure he did. He's a gentleman. Ooh. Now Ben's showing off about the Terminator 2 3D fun ride. I wish I'd got to see that. I know that you can watch the video on YouTube, but it's not the same. Die Hard. What is this movie? I must see it. Oh, I hope that's a joke. That son of a bitch took my pants. Did you just see a real bright light? Kyle was still covered in alleyway slime. Yeah, he was not the best. Die Hard. I only watched it about 2 months ago. Yes, I watched it in Christmas as well. But what do you got? When's your next live show with?
Next live will be
the rest of the gang.
15th of this month, if I'm not mistaken.
15th? Yeah, the Thursday.
Yeah, might have a review out next week for Argyle, so just keep a review out.
That's out today, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to go and see that tomorrow.
All right, I'll wait. See what you say.
It doesn't look great, but I like Matthew Vaughn.
That's the trouble. He does good stuff, but sometimes he does too much of his own stuff.
Good. Kick-Ass is good. Layer Cake's good.
Yeah, and then other stuff. Yeah.
Kingsman 2 wasn't great.
Die Hard is always worth it for multiple watch parties, as we did our back at Christmas 22. Oh, did we? I couldn't remember who I did it with. That's how I managed to do too many of these things. I can't remember which film I've done, not alone who I did it with. But anyway, thanks for Alice for jumping on after an emergency.
Yeah.
So
yeah, thank you for having me on, Gareth. Thank you. Thank you for letting me come on anyway.
Well, yes, I should have blocked you, shouldn't I?
Yeah, block me. Never see me again. No, thanks, mate.
All right.
It's been good.
No
Enjoyed it.
problem. So we'll see Jeff tomorrow night. And for now, good night.